my name is Jocelyn, and I am from Compton, Carson, Long Beach, all three. I started dancing in 2013.
What's up? My name is Jeremy Copeland, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. We're raised in Atlanta. I started dancing in 2004, actually.
My name's Taylor Walker, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I started dancing when I was 3.
My name is Antonio Harvey, and I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. I started dancing maybe at like 12 years old.
My name is Liza Donahue, and I'm from Scottsburg, Indiana. I started dancing when I was 3. I started in like ballet, tap jazz, competition kid, all that stuff, and then I got into hip hop later on. So.
My name is Johari White, and I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. Started dancing, I think 2014, about like 5 years ago now.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Fordham. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I started dancing in my late teens. I was probably 18 years old.
Hi, I'm Jenny T. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I also like to consider myself an Orlando, Florida local because I put in some good time at Disney there. I've been living in Los Angeles now though for 7 years, so I like to feel like I'm like, you know, I fit in here now, finally, kind of. I started dancing when I was 3 years old. My mom was actually a ballerina and she stopped when she had me. So she's always been super supportive of my dreams and my dancing, and I've been trying to fill her shoes, her point shoes, since I was a little girl.
Todrick and I met from Instagram actually. He posted a thing needing 2 dancers for a show in Louisville, Kentucky. And so I sent my stuff in. He was like, yeah, come on, I would love to have you. We rehearsed in his hotel room that night and did the show the next day. And then later that day, he called me and was like, hey, can I consider you for tour? And I was like, sure. So that's how I got on Straight Outta Oz the first round.
Todrick found me because he was shopping at D Squared, and one of the other associates didn't really understand English. So he like pulled me over to help him like spend money.
Todrick found me because he was doing a PSA, and then one day I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna just go. So then when I went, we had like this electric, you know, connection.
That's right.
And then he needed people to stay a little bit longer, and I remember like I had to go to work, and then he was like, you know, I really like you to stay, but you know, I don't know, you know, if you have to go, it's fine. And I was like, I'm gonna go put some change in my meter, and I'll be back. And then so after that, yeah, I've been stuck with him, so somebody please help me, okay.
I met Todrick about 4 summers ago in Toronto. He had come up to perform for their Pride and needed some dancers last minute, and someone reached out to me, and yeah, we made it happen, I think, in one afternoon, and we killed it, because that's how Todrick rolls, right? So it was fun, and we've been chatting ever since. We've kept in touch, and I finally moved to LA this April, and he reached out for the Nails, Hair, Hips video, took part in that, and here I am now, so I'm excited to be here.
Me and Todrick met because Teresa Stone slid in my DMs, shout out Teresa, and asked me to do the New York World Pride show at the Barclays Center with them. So I met Todrick on that job and then kept working with him since.
Todrick and I met, I think for the wig video, he put out like a calling all dancers. So I was like, it's 12 o'clock, let me just send in my email. Hopefully I get a reply, and that happened. And so that's how we met. That was our first time ever meeting.
So Todrick and I met actually doing the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. He was a singer. It was his first singing job, which is wild to think now. And I was a Rockette, and we were getting into trouble the whole time. It was great.
Me and Todrick met, actually I met him twice before, on the Straight Outta Oz tour and at the Forbidden tour, but the first time I worked with him was on the wig video, because he put out the submission, and my friend Justin sent it to me and was like, you need to submit. So I had sent in a submission immediately, and then the next day I got an email, was like, hey, are you available for X, Y, and Z dates? And I was like, yes, absolutely.
Favorite song on the House Party album is Glitter.
I love Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels.
Ooh, that's a toughie. I think glitter hits me sometimes, but then I think Cake Pop. Cake Pop has gotta be it.
My favorite song from House Party is probably from House Party 1, part 1 is Attention, and then from House Party part 2 is Cake Pop, definitely. Like My Little Cupcakes, they be moving on that song.
My favorite songs on House Party are kind of the ones that I feel like don't get as much attention as they deserve. Attention, it's not attention. But I think my favorite is Relove, actually. So everybody go back to House Party 1 and give it another listen, because it's a bop.
I think it's Drip Isha because yesterday Todrick's assistant taught me the twerk section to it, so that's my new favorite.
Favorite song from a house party? It keeps changing, but right now, since you're asking today, it's Cake Pop.
Okay, so with House Party, I thought it was going to be Cake Pop, but then I heard Drip Isha, and that was everything.
I say New York, because that's where most of my family and friends will probably come and be crazy. Yeah, it has to be New York.
I'm most excited for Amsterdam. I've been able to perform in Europe quite a bit, but I haven't hit that spot yet. And second would be Toronto to go home performing in Canada.
So excited for London. It's always like the best city ever. Sorry to everyone else, but we're really excited to come see you again, London.
Madrid. I know it's the first show, it's tricky, you know what I'm saying? We ain't here trying to get together, but Madrid, I can't wait to see that place because I've never been there.
I'm so excited for probably, well, overseas, obviously, but I'm probably gonna be stressed out of my mind. So Nashville or Atlanta, because I have a lot of people in Atlanta because I go back and forth from Indiana and Atlanta right now. And in Nashville, my family is gonna come, so I'm super excited about that.
I think I'm most excited for New York. I just moved to LA from New York, and so it's a good excuse to go back.
Never been to Europe, so I'm super excited about every city over there.
Probably most excited for New York because it's where I'm from, New York baby, and then Providence because that's where I went to school, Johnson & Wales University, and a lot of my friends are still there and they're coming to that show specifically, so I'm really, really excited for those two places.
I am so excited. We have officially begun rehearsals for the House Party World Tour, and this is the most diverse cast we've had in a long time. It has been like a complete concept usually when people come see me on tour. One thing I don't love about the tour is that I was either playing a character in Straight Out of Oz, even though it was me, it was still a character, and in Forbidden I was playing Nolan, so I didn't really get to address the audience as much as I would like to, but this year, I have a lot to say. I've been building up for the past 3 years, and I'm just really, really excited at the response that everyone has had. The choreography has been crazy. I'm so excited to lose so much weight because I'm gonna be doing so much cardio, and this is the first time I'm doing like real drag in my show, which I don't know if that's a spoiler alert, but I've never done drag. Like I've done a little bit of drag here and there on the Forbidden tour and on the Straight Out of Oz tour, but it's like quick drag that I go off and do makeup for 4 minutes. But this year I'm doing a more full out version of that, and the costumes designed by Marco are so awesome. So I'm excited for everybody to see the new looks. I'm going to be posting the drawings and the sketches on my Patreon. So if you want to see a preview of what my costumes are going to look like, go sign up for my Patreon because I'm going to put all the drawings and sketches there. What I'm most excited about for this tour is to see the outfits, because I love when people come in a cute outfit, but I really, really stand a fan that comes to the show and they have a fully realized theme, and people that come in their group and they're all dressed in nails, hair, hips, heels. Like that's my favorite thing. I love that, and I can't wait to see what the kids come up with, because every year there are fans that go all out with their makeup and their costumes. And more than doing the show, like I enjoy seeing the people that have gone so full out to get dressed. So here's your challenge. Figure out what you're gonna wear, everybody, because I'm gonna be posting lots of pictures on my Instagram of the fans that come with like really full out looks. The dancers are so phenomenal this year. They're all picking up the choreography really fast. We don't rehearse for a very long time, so you could be the best dancer in the world, but if you can't learn the choreography quick enough, then Todrick is not the person to be working for. And everybody is super chill so far, and is like, we've been learning the choreography really, really well. Kyle is doing an amazing job on the choreographer. We've called in some really cool heavy hitters in LA to bring the show to life and give everybody their choreography, and the new renditions of the songs are really dope, and I'm just excited for everybody to see it. Eh? All these dancers are working dancers in LA, New York, all over the country, and you should follow them, because at this day and age, like when I was growing up back in the old days, there was no Instagram, but now people get jobs based on their Instagram. So if you're watching this video, give them a follow, because they're gonna be on the bus, they're gonna be like doing crazy stuff behind the scenes, so you can see like a little behind the scenes look of what it's like to be on tour with me by following them on their Instagrams. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you all in just a little over a week. Bye. House Party Part 1 and 2 are now available to download and stream. And you're officially invited to the House Party World Tour, Tickets are going fast, so get yours today at todrickhall.com. See you there, bitch. Mwah.